This is a story about dating a 30-year-old waiter when I was, say it with me, 19. And at the time, you're like, I'm so mature. And then in retrospect, you see a 19-year-old like vomiting in a bodega bag when you're like leaving your apartment and you're like, that's not someone I would date. A little bit about Finn. This is the antagonist of the story. We worked at the same restaurant. He was a housing anarchist. We call it unhoused. That's the PC term now. He lived in his car because he wanted to save rent so he could spend all of his money on marijuana. And I thought that was edgy. Why did I date this guy? So he had the perfect dick. I was a virgin when I met him, was not by the end of our relation. He had what I would call like the perfect dick because it was medium sized. I don't know what you guys think is medium, so I'll just let you guys just like put it, whatever you have in your heads right now of a medium sized penis, just like keep that in there for a hot second. Hold it. We're gonna breathe together, like hold it with me. Was the man I lost my virginity to. And because he was unhoused, I was like, I don't wanna have sex in your car, which was the first time. So I got an apartment away from my parents. Like I started renting out this room from this woman where we lived together that I paid for. And he was like, it's okay, baby. We're gonna get rich off of YouTube. And he was the one who started me on social media. We made this YouTube series together called Drunk Cooking with Tova. While I was on a cocktail of Percocet and alcohol. One of these clips blows up. Has been since stripped from the internet because I need a day job. The clip that goes pretty viral gets the attention of a Fox cooking show producer who is like, do you want to come onto the show? I can't say what the show was, but it does have Gordon Ramsay in it, who is, by the way, reverse Ellen, okay? He is mean on screen. He is so nice in person, okay? So he's like, you have to do this show, this unnamed Gordon Ramsay show, because then you're going to get even more attention. We're going to get more attention on YouTube, and we're going to become YouTube rich together. Huzzah. So I'm like, I don't want to do this because the show where we have to do the audition is in LA, and I'm terrified of flying. So I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fly to LA. He's like, it's okay, baby. You just take an edible. It's going to be fine. I have never done an edible before. He gives me a brownie, and right before the flight, I'm like, I don't feel anything, and I took the whole brownie. He's like, you took the whole brownie? And I was like, yeah, what was the serving size? He goes, a 16th of the brownie. It takes 3 hours for this shit to hit. And when it does, here's what I'll say. I have 2 memories from this flight. The first one is that the flight attendant is like, ma'am, we cannot continue to give you more seltzer. If you spit it at the seat in front of you. And the second one is, I cup the woman's face next to me, and I go, you were a baby once. I come to LA incredibly discombobulated. I am not okay. I meet a producer. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I just call my boyfriend? She's like, actually, don't shoot the messenger, but we take away your phone and your laptop upon arrival. And I'm like, okay, I just need a call, just someone, because I'm just like a little bit disoriented because I just took a massive edible. And she's like, sorry, like no can do. I get locked in a Hilton Inn. This is when you're getting, I don't know if any of you have been on the reality TV circuit, but basically you can't meet the other contestants who might be on the show, so they literally lock you into a Hilton Inn, and until you see the producers. I am out of my mind. Like I'm going actually into a psychosis, and by the time I meet the producers, they're like, how was your flight? And I am not sane at this moment, so I tell them exactly the 2 memories that I have from my flight. They're like, do you like want to win this show? I'm like, I don't even know if I want to be here. I'm like being insane. Instead of being like, this seems like a 19-year-old who's like mentally ill, they're like, this seems like great TV, that one. Right after I get auditioned by the producers, who, by the way, I still think I'm talking to casting agents, but because I was so insane for my first 2 interviews for this reality show, I got mainlined to the Fox producers. So I'm basically on the show, I just don't know it yet. I get this medical exam, and I'm like, oh no, do they do a drug test? And they're like, no. This is something that I think about only later. So I asked the nurse, I'm like, I've been having this like upper abdomen pain, so if you could check that out for me, like, I mean, it's one of the reasons my boyfriend came to live with me, because like I was just having these like terrible like stomach cramps. So they were like, yeah, we can check it out. We have like a full ass doctor here. The next morning, I get a knock on the door from one of the producers. They were like, hi, so we have some good news and bad news. Good news, you're on the show. I'm like, what's the bad news? They're like, remember how you said you were dealing with some stomach pains and you asked the nurses to like see if they could figure out why you would be dealing with that for like, you know, like 4 months? So your STD panel came back. Remember, I lost my virginity to this guy. And I'd been with him for 8 months. They're like, you've had chlamydia for a really long time. And so this is how I find out from LA that my boyfriend, who I lost my virginity to, who's living in my apartment right now that I pay for, has been cheating on me. And I'm like, give me my fucking phone. She's like, oh my God, crazy. So don't shoot the messenger. We can't give you your phone yet. So I go on this show and end up getting kicked off on the first episode because I punched one of the producers in the face. Basically what happens is while I'm on set, one of the producers goes, that's the chlamydia girl. I go up, blackout. I have no idea what happened. I just, like, and I don't know. And actually, it was... So I get kicked off the show for the first episode. It was actually such a big deal that they ended up recasting my character for like another guy. Okay, so I end up checking myself into rehab while I'm in LA. I'm like, I can't go to New York until I like sober up, because at this point I'm like legit a drug addict. So, but Finn is still living in the apartment that I am renting out. So, okay, has anyone ever had that like friend who's like, it's okay for me to say the N-word because I'm Puerto Rican? And then you find out like 3 years later, she's like 100% Italian American. Okay, so that's my best friend at this time. Her name's Chula. That's what we call her. I'm not even using a fake one for that because like this is just a nickname. I'm sure she like goes by Danielle right now. But so I call up Chula right before I check into rehab, where they also take your phone and laptop. And I'm like, girl, you have to like tell me if he's like leaving my apartment with another girl, and if he does, you have to beat the shit out of him. Chula cases out my apartment, sees him leaving with another chick, and she beats him so hard she goes to jail for the next 3 days.
Free her.
So wherever you are, girl, like if you find this clip somewhere, like I want you to know like I still love you. And I feel like this is a perfect Valentine's Day story. Because like some of you in here, you might have a partner, you might be single, you might be like, where's my man, where's my love? Where's your man, where's your love? Who's going to jail for you? That's what I want to know. Happy Valentine's Day.
You know what's crazy, bro? I don't even know if this is a fuckboy. This is just a danger to society.
Yo, facts.
In general, this nigga not a fuckboy. He's a criminal. And what's his name? His real name Finn? Let me look him up.
Yeah, you know this guy?
Let's beat him up a second time. Let's go.
He's gotta die. Okay.
He's just 45 years old somewhere.
Yeah, this isn't even a fuckboy. This is literally he's like a super villain.
Wait. 45 now. How old do you think I am? This was last year.
Awkward.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
3019 is crazy.
What's the youngest you would go?
Oh, shit.
Spotlight's on you.
Can we watch the episode?
Okay,
Can I
so,
find
so
that?
Yeah,
they ended up
is it streaming on anything?
So they ended up scrubbing the episode because physical violence is something that like reality TV has like a very zero tolerance policy on. And also, so I ended up going to the show when I was 19. The age cap was 21. So I actually like, because I got in with a fake ID, they couldn't even show my face because it's part of the company policy.
This is insane
Wait,
story.
was the boyfriend made the fake ID, or how did that work? Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, he makes fake
Oh
IDs
my god.
too.
No,
That's
he's literally a criminal. This is.
All right, okay, what's your diagnosis? Hold him up.
Wait, I have
Is
one
there a
question.
worse one than
Oh,
this?
he's a great guy. He's
You're
amazing.
right. This is the worst.
Yeah.
I can't even. Yeah, he's the worst person
Give it
ever.
up for Chef Tova, everybody!